Let's talk about your work experience.
My work experience.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll start off with something interesting. So, the first official job that I ever got was a sales job. I was a sales representative at this company that does hire pitches like to civil servants, right? So what I would do is I would go to these schools and these government places like the police stations, the hospitals, and the schools, right? And then I would try to sell a product that I didn't have. And this person didn't have to give me money. They just had to sign a bunch of papers and give me their credentials. And then once they have done that,
what were you selling?
And then once I've done that, I can go to the bank, process their thing, trace a stop order to SSB, and then I can give the client their product only after that. So the products would range. At first, I was doing mobile phones, televisions, fridges, you name it, until I realized, no, let me specialize actually. And then I started specializing in solar systems. I remember those days were the days when solar was starting to be prevalent now. And then I started doing solar systems for this company. So I would strictly go to these places and sell solar products. So what the company would do, they would group us. You are going to Chitungwiza. You are going in that direction. You are going to Chikurubi, right? You are going to Central Police Station. Imagine, without a product, just my catalog and a price list, and I would have to jump into the CAD section, etc., and be like, Koma, how are you? I've got my product here, Chichi, zero deposit, you 12 months to pay, Chichi, and then I would explain to them, make jokes with them. It was an amazing experience.
What skills did you learn from that?
I think from that, I only learned people skills, mostly, and how to sell. Because I think selling is the most important thing. Because if you want to do business, you need to be able to sell. You can have a killer product, but if you can't sell it,
that's true.
There's no sustainability. So yeah, and then so I did sales, and then after that.
Wait, before you go, can you name the company? Are you at liberty to name the company?
Yeah, I can name the company. The company is called Zillion. They're quite credible people.
Okay.
Always deliver. Zillion, yes.
Zillion.
It's called Zillion, the company. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome stuff. I've Nkoma Brian from there. He is the one who taught me the selling.
Shout out to Nkoma Brian.
Yes, definitely. He was the one who taught me. He was like, you don't need a proposal. I was always like, no, Nkoma, at least give us something to go talk about. It's like, no. Go Makadaro. You'll be fine. And then, so yeah, from that, I learned people skills. Also, time that I was there for a very short space of time. I think I was only there for like 6 months. And I still remember one interesting, sorry, Nkoma Brian. One interesting thing that I want to mention was there was a time when I had to work in the office because the assistant who was in the office who was supposed to process all these papers that we would bring after to go to the bank. She was a bit slow, right? She didn't have like a strong technical background because there was a lot of technicalities that was involved. So Nkoma Brian comes to me, where you're doing IT. So let's go to the banks, and then he arranges my meetings with my banks, SRI, Dilana, Bank ABC, Success Microfinance, Lion Microfinance, a bunch of these all banks, right? And then I think CBZ at some point. And then we go to these banks, we do a training session. This is how you collect my KYC. This is how you do the SSB form, right? Know that. And then I understand. And then this is our system. This is how you log into our system. This is how you put your staff for processing into the system. Oh, okay, understood. Didn't check. Go back to the office. Now the applications are coming in with the sales representatives, and I have to process them into the various banking systems, right? I'm doing that. And then after 2 weeks, work is fine. Working is slow. And then I ask Nkoma Brian, I'm like, Nkoma Brian, I understand my work here. My contract says it's commission-based. I work for commission here. But I've been in the office for the past 2 weeks. So how am I getting paid this month? He didn't have an answer for me.
Wow.
And then, you know what? Funny thing, I wasn't angry. I understood even the situation that the company was in at that time. And I think that's one of the things that I do the most. You know what? It's not always about the monetary value. I do not value material stuff.
Okay.
I value sentimental stuff. I value things that I can leave behind. And I value purpose. Purpose that is that is so intent driven that the next generation feels obligated to carry it on.
Right.
That's more value.
As you were speaking about this experience,
Yes.
Let's do a breakdown of this company, this business model
Yes.
that you've just described.
Yes.
The company name is Zillion.
Yes.
They're into product sales.
Yes. Yes.
They collect products, different products, phones, solar systems, whatever.
Yes. Yes.
And they sell it to civil servants specifically.
Yes, it is zero deposit.
It's zero deposits.
Yes.
That's a key factor.
Yes.
So they have to lobby with banks.
Yes.
The banks and the SSB.
Yes.
Because that's where the connection is.
That's where the connection is.
SSB pays the civil servants.
Yes.
The money goes to banks.
Yes.
So you approach these two channels.
These two channels, exactly.
And organize for a business arrangement. A sale.
A sale, exactly.
Wow.
So the client doesn't have money right now, but they need a product. Then the bank is like, okay,
Zero
we can
deposit.
give you the money right now for the client to get the product. And then the client can pay us back over a certain amount of time. So it's not me who is tracking all these installments. It's the bank that's tracking that. In Nini, I get my money from the bank.
Oh, the bank is the
so
one
it's more
advance
like,
they pay.
so you know what? It's more like
who pays you?
so it's more like I'm selling the bank my loan. I collect a bunch of loans and then I sell them to the bank.
Okay. You're selling loans to the bank. So the bank is paying Zillion, and Zillion is paying you.
So the bank is paying Zillion, right? And then Zillion gives the client the product. I worked for Zillion. I was a sales representative.
I understand.
You understand the concept now?
Right.
You
That's
understand? You understand the
I
concept
understand now, yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's how it works. That's how even TV sales does it. You jump into TV sales, they're like, there's so much deposit and then so much months to pay.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're a civil servant, you even get good rates. Then they'll be like, sign here. I need your pay slip. We need your ID, right? And then we need your EC number. And then they go to SSB. And then they're like, we have got this person, Arudam Beda, in our shop. We want to give him Beda. And then the balance over a certain amount of time. And then SSB is like, it's fine. To identify this person. This person is eligible. Salary
SSB kujika.
That I don't understand now. I don't think I don't think there's that.
Yeah, SSB what I think that's
SSB is the one that owns, is the one that
they just facilitate.
They're the employer.
They're the employer
Of the civil servants.
Okay, it's fine.
So if you can't just go and be like, I'm giving him a loan, then I'm gonna deduct money from his salary. You can't do that. SSB needs to know because it's their person. It's their person.
It's their person.
Yes. The next day they come, they're like, Zillion is taking all my money.
All right. Let's move on.
You understand the concept? Yeah. So yeah.